seating his frag.
Copy. Relocating. Pedal to the metal.
Roger, flying there. Raptor, combat ready. Inbound. New bearing set. Turning to new heading. New course set. Changing course. New heading set. Flight plan updated. Flying the coordinates. New bearing set.
Anti-aircraft standing by. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way! Air defense here! Already there. Keep the engine running, just in case. Copy. Relocating. Anti-aircraft here.
Airmen under fire, awaiting orders.
Armored transport under fire!
Airmen here, we're under fire. Who called the Guardian Angels?
Troop transport ready! Armored transport standing by! Personal carrier here!
Airmen on the ground.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Air defense here! Armored moving out! Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir!
Special tactics team ready.
Anti-aircraft here at your command! Anti-aircraft here! Armored transport reporting in. Someone call for a cab?
Tilt rotor aircraft here. Copy, egressing out.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Troop transport standing by. Air defense at your disposal, sir. Air defense standing by. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Driver, move forward. Someone asked for a ride? Troop transport reporting in. Heavy cav is on the field. transport, standing by.
Rangers ready for combat. Surrender is not a Ranger word.
Sniper team, standing by. Copy. Infiltrating.
Rangers ready for action.
Logistics ready. Troop transport ready. M1 Abrams ready for action. Moving there now.
Inbound. Missile launched. Missile fired.
Give me a target.
Get in that building.
Solid copy. Moving out. Someone call for a cab? Troop transport reporting in. What are you waiting for? Drive!
Rangers standing by. Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
Heavy armor is on the field. Engage and destroy! Heavy cavalry ready for action. Brad here, go ahead. Halt, halt, halt! Bradley, ready for combat. Heavy cab, ready to roll.
Rangers in combat. Send your orders. Rangers here. We're under fire. Rangers lead the way.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Bradley, ready for action. Heavy armor here. We're engaged. Heavy cav is on the field. Anti-aircraft here. At your command. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Air defense at your disposal, sir. Copy. Holding that position. Personal carrier ready. Rolling on double nickel. Armored transport reporting in. Like a rocket sled on rails. On the road again. M1 Abrams ready for action. Armored cab clinching the enemy. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Troop transport standing by. Air defense ready for action. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Air defense standing by.
Osprey, standing by. Flying out.
Anti-aircraft standing by. Moving out. Roger. We're on the move. Relocating to the next emplacement.
Osprey, ready. Flying low.
Heavy cab ready to rumble. Rolling into combat. Fire and maneuver. Backwards.
Rangers engaged in combat. 75th at your orders.
Back out, driver. ATGM carrier standing waypoint. Air defense ready for action. Roger, moving out. Let's crush them.
Rangers here! Rock up! We're moving!
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Back up, back up! Solid copy, holding position. Pop and smoke. Abrams here, we're in combat. Mortar available, sir. Heavy cab in combat. Armor transport, standing by. Heavy armor is on the field. Air defense at your disposal, sir. Roger, we're on the move. Heavy cab engaged. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Moving to rendezvous. Roger, moving to next waypoint.
Rangers in combat, awaiting command!
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Transport here, we're engaged. Mortar ready to engage, sir. Make way. Armor is rolling out.
The Air Force is on the ground.
Heavy cavalry ready for action. Cargo truck ready. Big road is ours. Copy. Relocating. Heavy cab ready to rumble. Armored Fury is on its way. Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes. Reverse!
Move your asses, maggots! Establish a base of fire in that building. Green Berets, ready. Prepare for entry.
Air defense, standing by. M1 Abrams here. We're in combat. Anti-aircraft here. At your command. Anti-armor vehicle, engaged in combat. Moving out. Get us the fuck out of here! M1 Abrams ready for action. Troop transport reporting in. Roger, moving out.
Engage is the last resort. EJ's in combat. Requesting order. En route to target location. Rangers at your command, sir. Aerorescue here. We're under fire.
Troop transport ready.
Keep it tight. Follow me.
Heavy cab is on the field. Air defense, we're in combat.
Airmen engaged in combat.
Heavy cab engaged in combat.
Hotboxing.
Clinching enemy position.
75th Ranger at your command. Switch in position.
Don't stay here. Heavy armor here. We're engaged.
Rangers here, we're engaged!
Heavy cab ready to rumble. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Air defense here. We're combat ready.
Switch position! Heavy weapons ready.
Troop transport standing by.
They got us surrounded again, the poor bastards! Keep moving!
Armored transport ready. Who needs support? Map landing assistance. What can I do for you? Air defense here. Search and destroy.
They say we're special persons. Knock, knock!
Heavy cab is on the field.
Osprey is mission ready.
Heavy cab ready to roll. Engage and destroy.
Hooah! These things we do that others may live. Lock and load! We're moving!
M1 Abrams ready for action. Let's back out. Driver, reverse. Get that engine running. What are you waiting for? Drive.
Rangers lead the way!
Heavy cab engaged in combat.
Rangers standing by! I love big guns! Special reconnaissance here.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
Weapons team here.
Abrams ready to roll.
The Air Force is on the ground. Squad, move out! All ass!
Gunner, target up ahead. Let's blow them to pieces. Gunner, identify. Next target. What are you waiting for? Drive. Heavy armor is on the field. Smoke screen deployed. Heavy cab engaged.
AA team engaged in combat! Pararescue here. We're in combat. Special tactics team ready. Check that building!
Here's our lift. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Abrams engaged in combat. Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes. Solid copy. Fire mission received.
Rangers, ready for action!
Anti-armor vehicle at your command.
New orders! We lead the assault! Rangers here! On our way! New orders! Advance and secure! Solid copy! Advance and report! Rangers standing by! Rangers at your command, sir! Rangers lead the way! 75th at your orders!
Copy that. Looking for targets. over.
These things we do that others may live. Check your corners. Who called the Guardian Angel?
Roger. We're on the move.
Surrender is not a Ranger word! On ass! We're moving! Solid copy! Let's move! EJ's in combat. Requesting orders. Airmen on the ground. Look alive!
Anti-aircraft here. Abrams, ready to roll.
Anybody home?
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Back pedal, driver. Defensive smoke. Target that location. Fire on that position.
Weapons team under fire! Requesting orders! PJ's here. Go ahead.
Backwards. Driver, backwards. Reverse. Driver, move back. Reverse. Back out, driver. Back pedal, driver. Driver, reverse.
We're the AA team!
Hit the gas, driver. Hit it. Pedal to the metal, driver. Air defense in combat. Send your orders.
Battlefield Airmen at your command, sir.
Right here. We're combat ready.
Heavy armor here! We're engaged! Weapons team in combat! Send your orders!
Right here. Versatile carrier ready.
DJ's here, standing by. 75th Ranger, at your command.
Heavy cab is on the field. Spearheading. Shoot that target, gunner. Let's back out. Move the fuck out, driver. Full speed. Lead me and follow me, or get out of my way. To the middle, driver. Driver, move out. Full throttle. Get those tracks moving. Let's roll them over. Back up, back up. Armor's moving out. Move backwards. Reverse.
Rangers ready for combat! Special forces reported in.
Smoke deployed. Punch it, full speed. Hit it. Air defense here. We're combat ready. Heavy cab, ready to roll.
Need some heavy firepower? Heavy weapons here.
Abrams here. We're combat ready. Artillery, moving out. Armored transport Heavy cav is on the field. Heavy cav engaged. Move the fuck out, driver. Full speed.
75th Ranger, at your command. 75th Ranger, at your command. Let's take that building.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble.
Weapons team, at your command, sir.
Air defense, standing by. At your command, we unleash hell, sir. Moving. Direct fire, on my mark. Armored transport, ready. Moving there now. Pedal to the metal. Rolling into combat. Let's back out. Driver, reverse. Move the fuck out, driver! Full speed! Heavy armor engaged!
Mass landing assistance. What can I do for you?
M1 Abrams here. We're in combat. Get those tracks moving! Heavy cab is on the field. What are you waiting for? Drive! M1 Abrams ready for action. Reverse! Driver, halt! Halt! Reverse!
Already there.
Backwards!
Anti-aircraft here. At your command.
Good copy! Fire coordinates received!
Moving to contact. Pushing forward.
Let's back out!
Order available, sir. Bradley, ready for combat. Roger. We stop here. Moving there now.
Driver, move out! Abrams, ready to roll!
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Brad here. Go ahead. Roger. We're on the move.
MLRS ready. Send fire mission. Providing direct fire. Rocket artillery at your disposal, sir.
Rangers ready for combat. Take a leg. Rangers ready for action.
Need supplies? Logistics ready.
Surrender is not a Ranger word.
Search and destroy! Heavy cab, ready to roll.
Solid copy. Advance and report.
Order, ready to fire. Make way. What are you waiting for? Drive!
Rangers ready for combat.
Abrams engaged in combat. Clinching enemy position. Heavy cab in combat. Back up, back up! Hit the gas, driver! Hit it!
Rangers in combat requesting orders. I want a base of fire in that building.
Combat patrol underway.
Engage and destroy! M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Bradley, ready for action!
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
Backpedal, driver! Heavy armor is on the field. Heavy cab engaged in combat.
Troop transport, standing by. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Heavy cab in combat.
Brad here.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Heavy cavalry ready for action.
Air defense here. We are engaged. Anti-aircraft here. We're in combat.
Heavy cab ready to roll.
Battlefield Airmen at your command, sir. Copy. We take that building. Anti-armor engaged in combat.
Fly truck ready to transport.
Weapons team ready.
That's a big 10-4. We're moving.
DJ's here, standing by.
Abrams engaged in combat. M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. Driving to coordinates. Heavy armor in combat.
Regroup and move up.
Logistics ready. Solid copy. Moving out. 10, roger. We're rolling. Engaging targets with direct fire.
These things we do that others may live. Airmen on the ground.